Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating financial freedom for billions of people across this world. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, people, and most important is I manifest the words I speak. My message for you today, people, is for you to embrace the changes in your life. The only thing that I believe will always be happening is that things will always be changing, because every single day you're either moving forward or backward, but things are changing, people. So it's like my suggestion for you today, man, is to really embrace the changes that are happening in your life, in regardless of whatever area it's in, whether it's in your job, your business, your personal relationship, health or fitness. Whatever it is, people, I want you to identify the changes that are taking place. And most important is definitely embrace them, people. I want you to embrace the changes that are taking place in your life, man. Because it's like you can either resist it, which I can tell you from experience, that's never the solution to your problem. Because when you resist it, then you miss the lessons that you're supposed to learn throughout that process. It's like doing something resentfully or whatever the case is. I want you to embrace, people, all the changes that are happening, and it's like in general, the natural reflex is when there's changes, majority of people, their natural reflex is to resist, because people like comfort. Change means that you're becoming uncomfortable, because that's the only way you can change, is by being uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? So I want you people today to make it a conscious effort, a very intentional effort, to embrace, man, the changes that are coming your way, And it's like, as you do that, people, I know that number one is that you will learn a lot more from the changes that are happening. And more important than that is that you be more keenly aware of whatever those changes are, so you can really get the magnitude of whatever the lessons are that you were supposed to learn in the first place. One of the things, man, that I want to highlight today, man, is like, it's something else that I want to share with you, man, is that those changes obviously is leading to doors being open for you. You know what I mean? It's opening up opportunities that didn't exist before, because you can only get those opportunities if you change who you are, change your frequency, change your energy. You have to make those changes, people. Going through those changes and embracing those changes is actually helping you to get to those doors so you can open them, So I really want you to have that point of view and think about that and realize that you going through those changes is what's going to give you the breakthrough that you are looking for, man. It's like I feel compelled to share this testimony, man, about, when you're walking in your purpose, man, it's like favor is also your portion, as you go through those changes and keep adapting and making the adjustments as necessary. Then what happens is, man, is that God's favor come upon your life, man. Last night, my flight from Jamaica, from Atlanta, I flew to Atlanta, and then from Atlanta to BWI, and the flight from Atlanta was late, and I had a connecting flight. The flight from Jamaica was late getting to Atlanta, and the one in Atlanta was on time, but because the one in Jamaica was delayed, I got to the gate. Our flight was scheduled to leave initially at 10 o'clock, and we didn't get to that gate, people, until about 10:05. And I don't know how much you know about airline flying or whatnot, but one of the rules is they normally close the plane door at least about 15 minutes before departure, which means they're not letting nobody else on the plane. That's typically how that goes. First thing that changed is I saw the flight time for takeoff move from 10 o'clock to 10:19. Again, this is 10:05. By the time I got there was several other people that was coming from Jamaica with me. They said they've been waiting for 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes, and they wouldn't let them on the plane. And the bottom line is, man, is that as soon as I got there, within minutes, there's a young man that came off the plane and said the captain look through the window and send them up here to come let us on the plane, you know? It's like, now something like that, people, for most people, you just blow it off and take it for granted. But listen, man, that ain't nothing but divine God really looking out for us, man, and looking out for me and my wife and these people to make sure we get home, man, on time. You know what I'm saying? Versus being delayed an extra day in Atlanta. So the point I'm trying to get at, people, is that, you know, embrace the changes of life, man, because the changes that you're embracing will also lead to not only you growing, people, but it will also lead to you receiving favor from God, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all that is, people, is that favor becomes your portion. You know what I'm saying? As you adapt and embrace the changes in your life, man. Again, embracing the changes allow you to open new doors, man, to take advantage of new opportunity. And the most important, in my opinion, is that it shows you obedience to God, man, and allow God to bless you with favor also. You know what I'm saying? I decided to share that testimony, man. I just felt like that was so amazing. You know, when that happened last night, that the dang pilot send the young man and say, go get these people, man, because God knows I wanted to get home to see my kids, you know, and obviously come back to work today. People, I really hope this message hit home for you, man. Embrace the changes in your life because it can lead to nothing but good things, man. You know, shout out to Jamaica, man. You know, I had a great time down there, meeting with family and just doing my assignment and just obviously enjoying peaceful quality time too with my wife, you know. So I had a great time down there, people. And shout out to Jamaica for real, though, because it is indeed the eye of this world. And shout out to Africa, man, who is the mother of this world. And shout out to the entire Caribbean, man, and the entire African diaspora worldwide, you know. People, my mandate from God is to unite the Caribbean and Africa. And the way that we do it, people, is by standing united, man. As a people, we must stand united. I'm extremely proud of some of the news I hear that's coming out of Burkina Faso. They got a phone company. They got one of the largest, I want to say, water canal over there that stretch across to a lot of the rural areas that couldn't get water, good drinking, clean drinking water. I mean, every time you turn around, almost every week, there's a new development over there, man. And that makes me very excited. Like, I'm very excited to see the growth, the progress, and how fast the country is developing. He's creating free housing for his citizens. I mean, there's so many things that is happening so fast, people. And that ain't nothing but divine blessing from God, man. And I'm extremely happy for that, because that right there is indeed becoming a catalyst for the entire continent of Africa. You know, my hope is that one day they will unite and become the United States of Africa. But listen, I'm just happy with the progress that I'm seeing right now. And I declare and receive all those additional things with time. But for right now, I'm extremely grateful, man, for what I'm seeing happening over there. Listen, man, let's keep that going over there, guys. We're going to keep on standing united, though. My declarations over your life, people. Number one is that you are a millionaire. Number two is that you're married to the person of your dreams. Number three is that you have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, man. My prayer for you today, people, is that the Spirit of God will continue to lead you and guide you to being the most amazing person that you can be, man. Just keep working on yourself. Keep embracing the changes, people. And look forward to areas, even more areas that you can change, not just the ones that's changing now. Look at other areas that you don't like and start figuring out how to get busy changing those and embrace that process also. That way you can grow at a more rapid pace. You know what I mean? People, I believe in you, man. I pray that you start really believing in yourself and getting to work, man. Y'all have a great day.